Hello, welcome to the queue. It is A&A Blitzkrieg 40, the Battle for France. We've completed turn 2. This will be a summary. On turn 1, the British and French units in this position on the map were able to move. We did play a card for the BEF, so all the infantry got to move 6, which was helpful. So they moved into Belgium because we have to hang on to one of the 3 cities: Ghent, Brussels. Well, it's spelled with an X there. I guess that's how it's really spelled, and Antwerp. So that is kind of the goal there immediately. So on to the German turn. We did have on turn 2 4 infantry corps that came on the map and were able to move forward. We went back with our 8 aircraft to hit this airbase. The French had a extra fighter card, so they played that. So that messed up our odds from 2 to 1 to 1 to 1. I guess I should have looked through the French cards before I'd made that attack. I probably wouldn't have done it. But anyway, it was done. They played the card, but we rolled a 1. So on the chart, even at 1 to 1, it's a kill with 1. So the 2 French aircraft and this airfield were destroyed on the second try. As far as the other combats, we had a combat here. These 3 hexes, this armored car was the only thing in there, and it was a wash because of the Maginot Line. So we were bringing up our siege artillery to make a better attack. Kind of giving up on this thought here of attacking that. We're just probably going to shift our units north till we find a way through. We've got a big plug here. We were able to eliminate the Belgian infantry that we didn't last turn in the battle here, and then we moved into that zone. Here we attacked at Namur. We were able to get 1 Belgian infantry. In this C zone, in this zone here, it's just 5307, nothing exciting. But we did come across the canal. We were able to eliminate the 2 units that were there and move forward. Same thing here across the canal. We eliminated 2 Belgian units and moved forward. We attacked Belgian units here in 4805, which is just nothing but a canal zone. We killed 1, so we were unable to advance. But on the Allied turn, the 2 remaining units retreated towards Antwerp. The last battle was up here for Nijmegen, and we had it completely surrounded. Not that that mattered, but that gave us all these extra units. We used aircraft in these battles where I have the fuel gauge markers, 1 in each of those battles, to help us get it over the edge. We eliminated 3 units there. Took my Nijmegen. Our airborne took Rotterdam and Den Haag, and that means we have 5 of the 6 victory points for Holland. So we just need to take this city here, Utrecht, or Eindhoven. Either one of those, and Holland surrenders, and all these forces can move down here into Belgium. So that was pretty much it, the German turn. We did use the +2 combat factor in a battle. The Allies used on defense, reroll any 1 defense combat dice, because they had I think they rolled a 1, and then when on the reroll it was a 4, I think. So that card helped. Not enough to get any German casualties. We didn't lose a single German casualty. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, no. All that was really lost was these Belgian forces, and then those Holland infantry and artillery up there. So we'll pick those up and put those over here so we can see what our round 2 casualty count is. These were all Belgian, and it looks like to me Belgian is taking a beating. That is quite a bit, but I don't, like I said, I'll have to look and see. I don't know if they count as towards the victory point. I don't. It might be just British and French units, but there's a box for them, so they must count for something. So, oh yeah, these 3 units from Holland, the Dutch losses. All right, and then, like I said, we didn't have a single German loss. And I think that's because the Allies were not in a position to counterattack anybody. I thought about taking these 2 bombers and doing a bombardment attack, which you use this table here, plus your dice roll, and see if you can get a hit. I think you gotta get to 6, you know. So you got to catch somebody in the open, I think. Well, I guess you could use 2 planes on one, and that would boost your attack, I suppose. So anyway, that is where we stand at the end of 2. I've got this 10 here because I've got 10 units in the Fog of War box, and even though it's not really a Fog of War because I'm playing both sides, I like the ability to place those. So, like, had we won this battle, eliminated them, I might have placed everybody there, all 10 units, and then we could have gone right into here, or right, you know. It doesn't seem good, likewise, to put them in the forest until we break out of the forest. But there's a good opportunity here in the middle of Belgium to drop all 10 of those. I got till turn 4. So if I don't bring them in next turn, they have to come in on turn 4. So that is that. And that is a recap of round 2. So look for round 3 shortly.